What do you got, a midget guitar?
No, he's got size 16 feet. And from that point on, the chat room just went to hell. It has never been the same.
Deb, I have 15s.
Oh my God.
Why are you laughing?
JD, you're a tall guy. Well, okay. Okay.
I do. I have a size 15 foot.
Wow.
Yeah, you ought to see my boots, man. They kick.
Angela wants to know if you and Spermy are related.
Depends. If is Spermy a man or a woman?
Yeah. The Sperminator's a guy, and as a matter of fact, really cool Canadian friend of ours from Canada. So he could be your Canadian brother there, JD.
Okay, well I guess he could. Oh, the club's treating you guys. The jobs were sucking pretty bad when I retired a few years ago. Are they talking? Is he talking about in Oklahoma City? Yeah, the clubs are treating me real good, man, because I used to be a rock and roll star here in this town. I started the music scene back in the early 70s here in Oklahoma City. There was no scene till my band Moondog came to the scene. There was Otis Watkins and Big Daddy McCann, and Big Daddy's still playing, and so is Otis. And JD left in '85 to go further my career, and I've played with God knows everybody since then. You know, W.C. Clark, Bobby Whitlock, Calvin Russell, you know, just to name a few. Jimmy Jameson. You know, it's just, I did the right move, man. I didn't really want to leave Oklahoma because this is where all my friends were and everything, but I was not getting anywhere here.
It's funny you mentioned Jimmy Jameson.
Mm-hmm.
I just got a friend's request from him, and I didn't know who he was.
Oh, he's from Survivor.
Yeah, well, I looked him up, and I figured out who he was, but I didn't know until I looked. And
he's got a bunch of videos. He'd be the guy for you guys to get on one night, man. He does stuff like this, man. I could probably set it up for you. I got his home number and his cell number and everything.
Oh, cool. I'll have to keep that in mind.
How is that?
Remember when I had my surgery, Deb?
Yes.
And I told you guys I went and saw Jimmy in New York?
Yes.
And he wanted me to get up and play with him, and I couldn't because I couldn't even move my fingers then. You know, my hand had just got it operated on. I was in no mood to play. But he was all bummed out about it. He goes, man, next time you see me, you come to see me play, by God. That we got in for free because I told the guy I was Jimmy's manager. The guy goes, yeah, come on in right through here. You know? And I actually helped him because they were going to close the show down. And something happened, and I says, no, you're not closing this. I says, those guys are booked here. They came a long way from Memphis, flew here to play. I said, you're not going to do that to them. I says, you better call somebody with some gear. They didn't have any backline gear for them. And I told them. And so Jimmy thanks me a lot for that, you know, when they were done playing. And I've actually fed all those guys before they played. It was pretty cool. Yeah. Jimmy's Class A act, man. Almost all the people from Memphis, Tennessee are. You pretty much. Oh, here in Idaho, Nevada, and Canadian Casino Circuit. Oh. What is that? Yeah. Oh, he's Mattman 222's in Idaho, Nevada, Canadian Casino Circuit. The casinos are cool. You just got to play soft. Unless you're on the big stage. Most guys I know can't do casinos because they play too damn loud. You know, there's a time and a place to play loud.
Right.
Biker gigs, loud. They like it loud.
Oh, yeah. I used to live
look,
down
we
the
got
road
11
from a biker
viewers.
bar.
Hey, we're doing good. Hi, Harley, honey. Guess who's on there? Harley, honey, forever. That must be Miss Roberta.
Ooh.
So you guys want to play a new song?
Yeah. I got everything here. The way it sounds from what we were talking in the chat, it sounds like there were a couple of emails I did not get. I never got the instrumental for JD's Blues.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Play Liar.
Liar. Okay, yeah. You sent me 13 songs. I got 11, so we missed 2.
Oh.
Bummer.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know what happens. Usually I don't have any problems with Google Mail. That's why I use it. Hey, Roberta. I haven't seen you in forever. welcome to Blog. Anyway, yeah, let's go ahead.
Can she hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Roberta, I need a flyer for the 8. Love you. Oh, she knows. See?
She knows. Okay.
Okay, good, honey.
All right. Yeah,
I'll call you after the show.
Okay. Yeah, JD. Now, the Liar. This version of Liar that you sent me, was this recorded with the Cherokee Boys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. This is now. Let me make sure I get the band name right because I know you changed it. It's JD.
Yeah, we changed the name of the band. It's Speedy West Jr., whose dad is a real famous pedal steel player named Speedy West.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Speedy go way back here in Oklahoma, and he told me the last time we went to the Blues Jam, when the whole band was there, that he said, JD, people don't even know you're back in town. Why don't you put your name out front? He goes, because I guarantee you get more people to come to your gigs. Because nobody knows who the Cherokee Boys are. So instead of JD Steagall and the Cherokee Boys Blues Band, we just changed it to JD Steagall and the Cherokee Boys. Makes a lot more sense.
Rolls off the tongue easier.
Yeah. And it looks pretty good on paper, too.
It does. It does.
We're fixing it. I took a CD, and I want everybody to know this so that there's no... I'm the only songwriter, actually, in the band, okay? So I write all the songs. What I did is I'm making a little CD to sell off the stage, and I took some of my Buster Chops material, and everybody's getting credit who played on it, but it's my music, I can do anything I want with my music, and that's the way it is. When somebody hires me, they're not hiring the Cherokee Boys, they're hiring JD Steagall. It's my reputation, my name that they're hiring me for, People don't give a two rat's ass about who's playing in your band if you're the front man, you know? They really don't. I mean, that's the way it is. That's business. And so I just want everybody to know I've got about 4 or 5 Buster Chops songs on there. I've got some Cherokee Boys songs on. Some of them I couldn't send you. Like I said, I will, though, as soon as I get them all done on one disc. Then I can do that.
Cool. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. But I'm going to sell these from stage for $5.
Wow.
And it's got the extra bonus track on there, JD's Blues instrumental version.
Oh, God, that's got to be fabulous.
And actually, if you played all these, I've got other songs that Cherokee Boys has done, but I want to do some of the Cherokee stuff tonight, like Walking with the Lord, Jeannie Jean. I know you got that one.
Yeah, I got Jeannie Jean.
Liar.
Got that.
And I know you didn't get the other one. Should Have Been Home with You. I want to play that tonight.
Got that.
Okay. That's a Blaze Foley song. I have permission to play and record that song anytime I want.
Okay.
I want me and Mrs. Huxtable. That song is fabulous.
Honey, I couldn't get that to him for some reason.
Oh,
it's on one of those. It's on that thing too, of unlisted, and it won't let me get in there for some reason. That's going to be on. That's on the album though. That's going to be on the album. Like I said, we're crazy writing right now, and I've been doing Daddy's stuff and my stuff, and then trying to work with Rob, and I've been really, really busy. So why don't we do Liar?
Liar. Okay. This is JD and the Cherokee Boys.
Matt goes, enough talk. Let's hear the song.
Hey, Jack.
Sorry, Matt, man. You the man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute my mic, but if you mute me on your end, I can't hear anything.
Okay. So I'll just leave the Skype thing alone, and I'll just mute my mic so I can hack a lung and play the music.
Cool.
All right, guys. This is